Hey everybody, this is Tia, and tonight I want to talk about my hair. So I hope y'all find this interesting and enlightening. Really my braids per se. I know you can see it in the camera. Now I have a digital camera, I don't have a camcorder, so I can't zoom in like some people can. You know, I might can try to lean in a little bit and you can see. Y'all like that? I like my hair. I like it and I don't like it. To be honest with you, I want to do something different and get my hair braided because I haven't got my hair braided in a while. And I want my hair to grow back because the back of my hair is just completely out. There's no extra hair hanging anything. It's just like if you shave your head and you just see not the skin, but the hair, the actual hair without anything hanging. That's how it looks, y'all. I mean, if I can turn, you probably can't see it. I did that real quick because I'm embarrassed by that. It don't look good. It's come out a little bit because of perms and stuff, so it's not the best. I wanted to get my hair braided, and I thought, okay, if I get my hair braided, it will look nice and it'll be pretty and it'll cover up the new growth everywhere because I haven't had a perm in about 10 weeks, 11 weeks now. So normally when I used to get my hair braided, that's what it did. I also had long hair in the back, but you know, I thought it would cover up everything. Well, I hadn't got my hair braided in a while, and I wanted to get it done, and I found somebody online, and I called a couple of different people, and after about 7 different people, I chose this one young lady. She seemed like a nice person on the phone and everything, sweet. She's young, she's about 22, y'all. So I said, well, okay, she's been doing hair for a good while. She had a good price on her hair, on braiding. She also does everything else, relaxers and different kind of braiding, box rings, micro braids, perms, the whole 9 yards. She does it, sew-in weave, she does everything. So I said, okay, well, you know, her prices were good, and I said, well, okay. So I set up an appointment for her to come to my house. I paid her extra money to come to me, and she would do my hair. Price was good even with the extra amount I had to pay her. Okay, so she comes over. Before she comes over, the day before, I confirmed with her, and I told her, I said, you know, it's kind of tricky to get into my apartment, so make sure when you get close, you call me so I can lead you in. So supposedly she had GPS and everything, so she didn't want specific directions, she just wanted my address. So I gave it to her and everything with no problem the day before. So, you know, like I said in my previous post, if you've caught it, I am married, so me and my husband was here, you know, no problem. He's a cool guy, and he stays out of the way and everything when he needs to be. And when he needs to be in the way, he be in the way. But, you know, he's a cool guy. So I forgot to tell that my husband was coming. Just so that you know, I don't have no cats, no dogs, no children. But I forgot to tell her it was going to be just me and my husband. Just so she would know and be prepared for that. Some people have dogs, and people are afraid of dogs, and they don't know when the dog is there. They got kids, they're everywhere. Some people can't work well that way. Sometimes you tell them just so that they're prepared. But anyway, it was just me and my husband. So, first off, the first thing she did wrong was she forgot my address. She said, can you text it back to me? Sure, no problem. Husband said, she's on her way. I said, well, she's probably going to be late because she's saying she left it. So I don't think she'll be here for another 20 minutes. So the first thing, and this is also a rant too about the things I don't like, things that I hate. The things that have happened to me that I can't stand that happens when you're going to get your hair braided. Now this is the first time somebody ever came to me. I either go to them or I go to beauty salon when I get my hair permed. So number one thing she did, y'all, she was late. And not 5 minutes late, she was 20 minutes late. And the day before I asked her, I said, do you grease the scalp? And she said yes. And I said, okay, no problem. And usually when you come to somebody, you doing hair, they have to bring their own hair. The person that's getting the services done, but they have their comb, they have their grease, they have whatever else they need to do your hair. They bring it to you, and if you go to their house, they already have it there. Well, that's the next thing. She came to my house. She was real nice and sweet. And the next thing she said, I asked her, did she need anything to drink, or did she need to go to the restroom? She said, no, I'm okay. She said, but I'm so sorry. I forgot all the items I needed to bring with me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. That's what I said to myself. So she didn't have no comb, y'all. no grease, no scissors, because you got to cut the hair for the braiding and stuff. Nothing. She said, well, do you have this? Do you have that? I said, sure. So we used my husband's comb, little thin comb that you use for stuff like that. I had a small comb. I had some grease. It was very greasy. It was motions, but we used that. She said, you got scissors? I said, sure. I got some scissors. I'm thinking, what would happen if I would never had none of that stuff? Would you have just not been able to do my hair? Would you have to go all the way back home and get the stuff you needed? What if I didn't have nothing, y'all? What if I just, for whatever reason, didn't have a small comb, didn't have no scissors, and didn't have no grease? Then what? But I had it. But what if I didn't? Okay, so that kind of irritated me, y'all, because she already started from a bad note. The other thing she did is she wasn't dressed right. Now, it didn't really bother me, but I was just surprised the way she was dressed. She's a cute little slim girl, but you all, she had on a tank top and then she had on some jeans. The jeans was ripped. The jeans ripped right at the knee, at the leg, and I think at the thigh, like 3 holes in each side of her jeans. But that wasn't the worst thing, you all. She had a tank top on, and her chest was so, she had one of the push-up type of bras. I mean, she had a big chest anyway, but however she did it, she had one of them bras that pushed her breasts up. And I mean, when she pushed up, it was like, and that's how she looked the whole time. I was like, okay. My husband knows it too. So I was like, wow, that's how you dress when you come to do somebody's hair? Then she had on a thong, y'all. Now look, I wasn't looking at a girl like that, but you can't help but to look when somebody's dressed like that. And I just happened to turn around, and she had her back turned towards me. And when I looked down, I saw the red thong. Then she pushed the jeans up, and then you couldn't see it. Okay. But the worst thing was that when she braided my hair, first of all, I don't know if y'all can see this real good, but this is too thin. Usually when I get my hair braided, the braid is really thick. I feel it's too feathery and too lifelike. You see that? See how that is? Usually when I have braids, they're like poof, poof. You know, they're thicker than this, and they feel heavier on your head. This part looks okay, you know, but here you can't. I know you probably can't see it. There's too much of a gap between this braid and this braid here. There should have been a braid in here. And the same thing on this side. There's too much space between this braid and that braid, and she should have had another braid in here. She gave me enough braids, but they weren't thick enough. It really looks good here, but it should have been just a little bit more bigger, and then this should have been more bigger. And then, like I said, the back of my hair is showing out. She did say, well, oh, I can't grip the back of your hair, so this is going to be out. And I'm thinking, I hope she's not saying what I think she's saying. But she was. I said, okay, no problem. What can I say? No, you got to fix it. I felt like maybe because she didn't have as much experience and she was still kind of young, if she would have known how to braid the hair down, even though there wasn't no hair to catch it, maybe it would have still been good. Like if you, I'm going to try this, y'all. If I can't see this, I apologize. If she would have took my hair and braided it down like this, and then the braid came out like that, you know what I mean? Instead of it being out, down, so you can't see the back of the hair, it would have been more perfect. And then if she had filled the spaces in, if she would just did that and had the braids the same way, then it would have been a lot better. When I pull my hair back and put it down like I try to do with a rubber band, it looks good in the back and from the front as well. But that's not how I want to wear my hair. I want to wear my hair like this. That's how I've always worn it. The only time I've ever tied it back with a rubber band is usually when I go to sleep at night, so the braids don't really go everywhere. But for everyday wear, that's not the way I want to do it. But that's what happened. So she did that. She dipped my hair in hot water, which I think I had heard a long time ago. I didn't know nobody did that. Y'all know people that still dip the hair in hot water so the braids won't come apart? She has a cigarette lighter too where she burns them off, but I know about burning them off and then putting rubber bands on. And that's what my hairdresser used to do, that just did braids. That's what she used to do. Never heard about nobody burning the hair. I'm not burning the hair, but putting the hair in hot water. But that's what we did. Got a pot of water, boiled it, and then she dipped the hair. And now the day before as well, she said, how do you like your hair? I said, I like it to be, you know, past my collar. This is your collar, so a little bit past that. So it's hanging just a little bit past my neck. She didn't understand what I meant. So when she came, I told her. She had it really long and said, no, I want it about right here. And that's how it is. If y'all see where my hand is, I said right here. And then she cuts it. And she said, you want it short? I said, yeah, I want it about right here, like I was telling you on the phone. You know, she says, oh, if I had known that, I would have just got my cigarette lighter and burnt it. Well, I'm telling you that. I asked her first, do you want to do the cigarette lighter or do you want to do the water? I said, we can do the water, we'll do something different. I mean, you're the hairdresser. I've been getting my hair done for many years as well, but we can always do something different. She didn't even know she had the damn cigarette lighter with her. She said, I think it's in my car. So, hell, I didn't even know she even had it with her. She forgot every damn thing else. So, how would I even think she would have a cigarette lighter unless she smokes? Which I don't think she does. But, you know, she was acting like she didn't know she even had it in her car. So, she says that, and I'm like, okay. So I gave her money. I thanked her, and she left. And I said, okay, well, you know, my husband likes my hair. I like my hair, and then I don't like it. Like I said, if she would have made the braids bigger, gaps in between, and pushed it down. Maybe she would have pushed it down. If she would have just did that and covered the back, then I wouldn't be complaining as much. But the back of the way my hair looks with my braids, it looks really tacky because it's not pushed down. I can't say that's her fault. I really believe she probably, if she had the experience, she probably could have braided down, or somebody with more experience could have did it. She didn't. The jury's still out on that one. I don't know, but that's what I personally feel. I feel like she could have did a lot better, but because I'm not sure, I can't hold her 100% responsible. But this I can, and this I can. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I gave her about a 6 with my hair overall. And if the other stuff has been different, then it would have been probably close to an 8 or a 9. And most of the time I've got my hair braided, it's been 8 or 9. This is pretty tight, so she did this good, but the rest kind of falls out of place, which makes her having a 6. So everybody, that's one thing I can't stand about getting my hair braided. That's also my rant about what I just went through on Monday. Also, what I can't stand is if I have to wait on you if you're late. If I come to your house or I'm coming to you, I don't want to have to wait on you. 10 minutes is the longest I want to wait. If I have to wait more than 10 minutes, we got problems. You're not being respectful. Or you can say, I'm running late, can you come a little bit later? Don't make me stand by your house or wait inside for 20 and 30 minutes and your ass ain't there. Be on time. Unless it's an emergency, unless it's very important that you can't make it on time, don't be late. Don't let your customer wait on you. You should be waiting on them, meaning that they come at the time they're supposed to come, and they don't have to wait on you, and you shouldn't have to wait on them. That's another of my pet peeves. I can't stand that. Another thing I can't stand, basically what I said earlier, is when you don't give the person the style they want. If they're telling you they want it this big, and you can do that, make it that big. Don't ignore them and then do a different style. And then if you're being good, make sure you braid the right way. And don't not have materials and then say, oh, do you have this or do you have that? That can happen if you go to their place. But do you have any rubber bands? That doesn't really happen that much. Sometimes they run out of stuff, but that's why if they say you need this much hair, I make sure I have enough hair. You supply grease, you supply comb, you supply everything else you need, and let me sit back and get my hair done. You know, oh, another thing I can't stand, don't change the price on somebody. If you tell them the price is $35, don't make it $40 when they get there. Oh, I know your hair was this thick, or oh, I had to do all this, it's going to be another $5. You're going to get the mess knocked off of you if you try that. Don't try to cheat your customer out of their money. Don't do that as well, okay? Make sure you're very honest and upfront about the price that you are giving your customer so they know how much to bring with them. Or if they come to your house, how much they have with them. Make sure. So be on time, do the style right, make sure you bring everything you need if you come to them, and don't change the price on them. Don't try to cheat them out of their money. everybody, I think that's everything I have about that. That's my rant for my hair. I hope y'all like it because I'm going to do a few more posts with it. And like I said, I think I do look cute. I do look a little bit too young, and that's another drawback. So I probably won't be getting my hair braided no more because it just makes me look too young, I think. And y'all know how old I am, so that being said, I might have to do something different or go back to what I was doing beforehand, which y'all see soon. Hopefully, you'll see my perm with my scrunchie in it, which I look really nice in, I have to say. But we'll see. Everybody, that's my post for tonight on this. Tell me what you think. Send me some comments. If you like it, click the like button. And again, if you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, please subscribe to me. I'd appreciate it, and I would really be so grateful. But seriously, I would appreciate it if you do it. I want people to see me and see what I do. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Everybody, that's it. I'm going to put some more posts up very soon. By the time you see these, it'll probably be another week from now. This is actually, what date is it? This is Thursday morning. This is the 17th, so it might not come up till after Monday coming. Close to Thanksgiving, maybe after Thanksgiving, depending on what else I put up. So, but just be aware that this is Thursday morning I'm doing this, y'all, okay? Alright, everybody, until then, take care, have a good day, and have a good night, and I will see you soon, alright? Bye.